What's up guys, and welcome back to another Bowjinjin Plays playthrough of Megaman.EXE hardcore mode. And in between episodes I figured out what to do. I actually found this very familiar face. For those of you who are familiar with the Battle.EXE series, and those of you who have played number 1, you'll know who this character is. So, without further ado, let's talk to him.
Ooh, it's little Lan. How you been, huh? Hey, Mr. Higsby. It's been a long time, huh? I was worried when I saw your chip shop was gone. Oh, I saved up some money so I left. Now I'm on a rare chip collecting trip around the world. And my number man is doing his part searching the net. Anything for a rare chip, huh? Well, I guess some things never change. Yeah, and you are still virus busting with Megaman, huh? With Megaman? No way! Oh my, did something happen?
Lan told Higsby everything.
Lan, that's wrong, Lan, huh? Well, Mr. Higsby, you scared me there. That's not the Lan I used to know. Even if you fought, you and Megaman were always best friends. Your hearts were one, and we're inseparable buddies, huh? Seeing you two convinced me to give up my evil ways. If you two weren't friends, I'd be so sad. Huh?
Oh man, this guy cracks me up.
Okay, you're right, Mr. Higsby. It's my first trip overseas and I got frustrated, okay? I know I'm wrong. I guess I took it out on the Mega Man. So you're not mad anymore, Lan? No, thanks to you, I have to apologize to Mega Man. That's my Lan. I always say 2 is better than 1, huh?
Ah, that was sweet. So cool. I should make up with Mega Man. So cool. And actually in between episodes, I actually did a bit of backtracking because I realized that I was a total idiot last episode in that, well, I can't show you here, but basically the reason that Mr. Famous didn't give me another chip folder was because I fought his first form of Gate Man. And yeah, and there are 2 forms, and you have to fight the second form in order to get the chip folder. So I actually have 2 chip folders now, which is amazing because it means I can split them between boss battles and normal battling. But anyway,
Mega Man, I know you're angry, but I'm here to say sorry. I was wrong. You will forgive me? Lan, it's not. What's wrong, Mega Man? Someone came in here and jacked into your pet. He's sending a virus and I managed to fight it off, but the man took your passport. Mega Man, are you sure you're okay? Just a little data damage, nothing too bad. But thanks. It serves me right for yelling at you, Lan. Mega Man, you haven't done anything wrong. Let me take a look. Doesn't look too bad. Here.
nice.
Mega Man, let's get my passport and those chips back. Will you forgive me, partner? You bet, partner. Then let's rock
And roll. Alrighty, we're back in action. Let's do this. Alright, so I have a few leads as to where our possessions may be. First of all, let's check out this dodgy alleyway and see if we can't find the slime ball that did this to us. That took our money and our chips. Well, not here. Oh, I talked to this girl and she has something interesting to say.
Electropian boys are wild crazy after all.
Wait, what? Oh, it's interesting because oh, okay. So what happened was before the episode started, I talked to this girl and she said like, Electropian boys aren't like that crazy, right? And like, the whole thing about Netopia and Electopia is like, Netopia is meant to be like the West, and well, it's meant to be America basically, Netopia, but and Electopia is meant to be Japan or Asia. So she made this comment, I was like, that's relevant, like, cultural narrative. And then now she's saying something different because obviously she talked to this weirdo over here, this lovable weirdo.
Glad to hear the power back in action. Sorry I got upset. This is to apologize, huh?
Ooh, Quake 2 W, not that great. Tree Bomb, pretty good. No, that one's not good, but
Well, I'm off, huh?
Okay, anytime now. You're always busy. Okay, so yeah, so as you can see, we have 2 folders. My folder 1 is for boss battles. Oh yeah, I want to change this tree bomb with the other tree bomb, so that I can use it. Cool. Yeah, so folder 1 is for boss use, and folder 2 is for regular enemy use. I have all of my guns and whatnot here. I don't know what, wait. A Y wide sword, yeah, well. Still missing my chips, man! Anyway. Now, we can canvas the area. See if we can get a lead on this asshole.
Hey boy, this is downtown.
Okay. Any leads? Any leads? Ooh.
Jim who lives on the back street knows about that stuff.
Okay. So that's our first lead.
I came from the other end.
Wait, what? Okay.
That queer Electopian ran off with lightning speed. Some kind of ninja, am I right?
Wow. So obviously, this game comes from a period where queer was not necessarily perceived as a derogatory term for you know who, for gay people, you know. But like that's kind of an interesting translation there. Was not expecting that. Anyway. Oh no, this guy's Jim.
Gramps sent you. Lost your passport and chips. If Gramps sent you, I guess I'll help, but it'll cost you, okay? Bring me that rare Electopian chip, God Star.
Do I have it? Oh, sweet, I do have it. Dude, but, well, Guard's not that useful anyway. I've got Guard already with my shield star, but...
By now it's out of our world and in the cyber world. Jack your navy and searching for thief on the net. To jack in though, you'll need Raoul's permission. He runs the show. Tell him I sent you. If your passport's reached the internet, you'll never find it. You better hurry.
Okay, Raoul, which is this guy. Sneaking up behind him. Oh, why did you do that?
Yes, I am Raoul. Ah, Jim sent you. Alright, but I don't help weaklings. If you can beat my Thunderman, you can jack into my radio. If you're strong enough to win, you can handle the rest. Sound fair?
Do you want to challenge, I couldn't make like a Red Indian joke there, like, because obviously this guy's like, what's like a typical name for like a chief elder for like Red Indian people? Well, let's make sure that everything's in order. So like we need to equip this one. We also need to change quickly our cheats. Okay. And then we will save states. And then we'll challenge this guy. Alright.
The pride of my clan will lead me to victory.
Thunman. Okay, well, we have to do the usual thing. Hopefully this won't be as challenging, but I'm guessing it's going to be challenging. So, let's do it. Okay, so those things do that. He's at the back. Those things go in straight lines. Doesn't look like I can't harm these clouds. So this might be as good a time as any to realize that my chip folder is pretty much useless. Oh shit. Oh, it doesn't hurt me. It just stuns me. Interesting. Oh shit. Don't know what happened there. I don't know what the hell is happening in this battle, but like obviously I've got the wrong chip folder here. So we're gonna have to redo this, unfortunately. Okay, we'll give this a shot. They're just regular chips, but like we'll give it a shot. See if we can do this. It's gonna be a long battle though. But none of my chips are that strong. That's the thing. But the good thing is that we can just shoot him, right? No, we can't. We can't shoot past the clouds. I lost my thing. Damn it. Fuck. What? Okay, so that does kill you. What do I do in this situation? You know what? I know this is cheating a bit. But I think I'm just gonna... I know, this is lame of me, but I think I'm just gonna kill him like one hit, because it's like... yeah, because it's just like, it'll take too much time to rearrange my chips and everything, so... Yeah, let's just kill him. Whoops. On this one. Let's just kill him cheaply and get it over with. I'm sure, like, what I might do is I might challenge him to version 2, because like all of the net navis in this game have like version 2 and version 3, and possibly more, but I can't remember. But yeah, unfortunately, just don't want to waste time.
This proves you are indeed the victor. Very well, access to the net.
Ryu code.
Could it be an Electopian samurai?
You can call me samurai.
You're already one with us.
Oh, wow. Well, there are certain personality types that do acknowledge strength only. So I guess he's just one of those guys. Very noble, I guess. The warrior spirits. Anyway, so what do we do now? Oh yeah, we're gonna go to net. Okay, is there any way we can jack into? Well, I had a look around, and if you remember from the previous episode, we spoke to... Well, we encountered Mrs. Millions, I think her name was. And her purse is jack-inable, so... That means hopefully we can get through her thing. Because we can't go home anyway, you know. We're in a different land. So... Anyway, let's actually... Oops. Let's turn on random battles just to make things interesting. I think we've got the right folder, right? Cool. Okay. Hopefully we can reach the net from here. Whoa, we've got empty spaces now. Shit. Well, hopefully this guy... I'm gonna wait for him to open. Oh, he's the needle guy. Okay, cool. That's where the needle chip comes from. We got his chip before we encountered him. Wood plus 40. Yes, please! Dirty joke. Oh man, such a lame joke. Adds 40 to wood attack chip. Okay, well, that very situational. Not very helpful in general. Okay. Nothing too challenging yet. Okay, nice. Sweet. Is this Ryu code? No. This is Yumland though. Shit. So we can't get out of here then. That's annoying. Where else can we jack into? We can jack into the statue, but like I don't think that you can get there from anywhere. You can get anywhere from there. Well, you say that, but you're still here, dude. Where can we jack into? Can we jack into something in our hotel? That would make sense, right? Oh yeah, I didn't get this time, so hopefully we can connect to the net from here, but if not, we're gonna have to find another way to do it. Nope, doesn't look like it. I have an unlocker, but I do have an unlocker, but I don't know if I should waste it.
I'm freezing you. The temperature is currently 3 degrees. You'll get frozen if you stay any longer.
Good to know.
I wanted to work in a cooling system, but I have to do deodorizing instead. How boring.
Okay, so we can cheat here and see what this is. I do have an unlocker, right? No, like... Okay, yeah, I do. Cool. Lex Sword. That's pretty useful, I have to say. That is pretty useful, I have to say. Do that. Sweet. Awesome. Rogue frag. That should be everything, so I'm gonna get out of here. No, apparently we can't do anything. How do we get onto the internet? Oh, the radio. Oh, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. He said the radio, like, the first thing he said was like, you can use my radio once you beat me. Attention span of goldfish, man. That's me! Anyway, we're here now. We're doing it. Ooh, nice. This guy's got style. What do we have here? We've got a vacuum fan and a twisty. Huh. Well, hopefully we don't get killed before. Oh! I thought that was close. It wasn't really close. All he was doing was sucking me. I thought he was like attacking me, but it's cool. It's all cool. Useless. Oh god. They're a nice little line though. Bam! God, I love hardcore mode, man. It's just so like, it's just like bam, strategy. It's so good, so cool. Ooh, all these maze-like structures. Don't much feel for them. Easy peasy, man. But we need to get some more chips, so I might as well hit up a few roundabouts. Anything you saw? Bug frag? It's okay. You line them up, I knock them down. Nice. Okay. Net Square. This is a new place. We haven't been here before. Where is this? Netopia. Okay. Ooh. That thing's... I don't know what that thing is, but it's adorable. Oh shit. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh shit. Oh god, I'm scared. God, I love this game. It's so like cute. It's cute, but it's also badass. But it's also funny. This game is cool. It's awesome. Go back to Den area, but I doubt I can get to the square from here. So, Damn it. Okay, I went the wrong way, but. This is Den City. Can I unlock this yet? No. Aye! Bad day, bad day. Bad joke. Okay, well let's head back then. Another bug frag. No random battles for some reason. Oh, speak of the devil. Damn. Capcom was such a good company at one point. I know I've said this before, but like they were just such a... Oh man, they were such a good company at one point. They were just so cool. Oh man, I really do miss the golden era of gaming. Like to me, the golden era of like mainstream gaming, like console gaming, was like, what did I just get? Recover, useless. Yeah, it was like, you know, the 80s to like, I would say like, possibly 2010. You know, that was like the golden era of gaming, because now gaming's on a decline. At least like regular gaming. Like nowadays, I rag, I kind of like, I sound like a fucking broken record like in my Let's Plays, but like, I just don't get excited. Like even for like games, like franchises that I care about. You know, like for example, Final Fantasy 15. Like, I followed that game from when it was Final Fantasy versus 13. I think I'm gonna turn battles off now. Yeah, I followed that game from when it was versus 13 back in 2006, and like I was excited for it, but like as the years went by, I was just like, well, like I was still clinging on to hope, you know. But as soon as it was rebranded to Final Fantasy 15, I knew things were going downhill. You know, you just feel it in your gut that like it's going downhill, you know. So, and like lo and behold, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. And like, to be fair, I didn't really sink that many hours into the game, but like it must have been like, what, like barely 5 hours, I think. Like maybe like between 5 and 10 hours I put into that game. And I couldn't play it anymore. Like it was just so like boring, you know. Again, like that's just my opinion, you know. Like I know that there are lots of people out there who do enjoy Final Fantasy 15, and it isn't by any stretch of the imagination a bad game. But it's just like I was so hyped for it, you know. Like it's like I thought it was gonna be like back to that Final Fantasy magic, where like, you know, you just, this is backwards. Let's have a look at this sign. Like, you know, you just get like, you get sent to this magical world. Like, you know, like Final Fantasy 7, I never really got into it, honestly, like as much as other people, because it wasn't my first. 8 was actually my first. 8 blew me away. 9 blew me away. 10 blew me away. 10-2 didn't grab me initially, but when I came back to it many years later, blew me away. 12, again, I was put off by initially like the really kind of politically focused story, in lieu of like, you know, the typical kind of like, you know, a group of party members get really close together. Ooh. Oh, there's more than one member, man. I could get another elect sword. Cost sword, what is that? Okay, that's useless. Just because it's like wild card chips are so useful. Because like in this playthrough, oh wait. I'm an idiot! For fuck's sake. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but either way, let's turn off random battles. Yeah, I'm a complete idiot. I bought the wrong. I thought it was elect sword. Like I don't know why I read like elect sword. I was too busy explaining myself, I think. But anyway, yeah. So, let me just go back and get all my stuff, I suppose. But yeah, like, yeah, Final Fantasy 15. Like as soon as it was rebranded, I was like, it put me off. And again, I guess if you play it further, it might get more interesting. But like it just, yeah, I was talking about FF12. Yeah, like Zodiac Age is coming out soon, and like if it weren't for the fact that I've already played Final Fantasy 12, like I would buy it again. You know, if it weren't for the fact that I'm broke right now, I would so buy it again, because like 12 is actually really good. You know, it's not as heartwarming as some of the other Final Fantasies because of its politically like driven story, but it's definitely a quality game. You know, it definitely is a quality game. And like the world, you know, the environments, like the fact that like the lore in that game is so like intricately woven. You know, Final Fantasy 13 tried a similar thing, but Final Fantasy 13 fell short in my opinion. You know, like there was too much random weird shit, whereas like in 12 the lore was so like expertly woven, so like such that the world, like you could believe that you were in a place called Ivalice, and that this world had its own races, has its own like, you know, like magic thing, like with the magicite and nethicite and all of that stuff. It was like so cool, and like it really took me like myself personally maturing, I suppose, as a person, to then go back and be like, hey, you know what, yeah, this game's really cool, you know. But yeah, but that was the last of the Final Fantasies that were really great. Like 13 was okay again, but like it, like to me at that point it had already gotten too mainstream, you know. They already changed their vision. It went from making a game that really touched you and had a really inspired story. Basically, like the developers went from being a group of people who really wanted to like express themselves creatively and like to try lots of different things to create lots of like new interesting worlds that hadn't been envisioned before, to like a group of people who to basically people who just wanted to stick with a formula and make a game. Again, not to say like that's a bad thing per se, it's just like for me that's where I kind of lost interest in Final Fantasy and just in general like mainstream games. You know, which is a shame, you know. Even like, this is the extent of this, right? Even like Persona, like, right, like with Persona, I loved Persona 4. I didn't play Persona 3. The only experience I had with Persona 3 was with the PSP version, which is a very heavily truncated version, you know. So like, as such, I don't really class the PSP version as, you know, it's still a good game, but like, you know, it's, you know, obviously you can't run around the school, like everything's like based on like a 2D like overview map, so you can't run around and talk to people. But like, I like, what? Oh, you could afford me. Okay, this just leads to another area, right? Yeah, I don't want to go past here. I mean, I could explore, but let's just get on with it. Like Persona 4, that game was cool. That game was so cool. Like I love that game. Just like the vision, like I compare it to something like Danganronpa, which is another game series that I fucking love. Like, you know, because of like just the vision of everything. You know, like the themes, the vision, the design, the quirkiness, everything about those two franchises amazes me. But you know, like I gotta be honest, like I haven't played Persona 5. I'm not against playing with Persona 5. I really do want to play Persona 5, honestly, but the thing is, I'm not all that excited because, like, I don't know. I see it and it looks beautiful. You know, like the stylization of that game is so amazing. Like it's so cool. You know, it's that typical kind of like really like colorful, really like kind of like, yeah, really colorful, like, you know, motion graphics, like, you know, kind of thing, like next level motion graphics, that kind of thing. Really cool. But like at the end of the day, fixes your panels. That might be useful actually, but situational still. Wide sword definitely. This is probably a better deal because, yeah, jealousy. More chips means more damage. What? I'm not sure about that one. Increased buster power. That might be useful actually. I think I'm gonna grab that. Right? That might be like. Wait, does that? No, that doesn't. Actually, no. Fuck that. That's not that useful. Leave it. It's 10,000 zenny as well. But yeah. Are you a bad Navi? No. Yes. Yeah, you know, like, but the thing is, like, I'm skeptical. You know, I think I've become skeptical and cynical as I've gotten older. Like, I'm sure it's an amazing game, but it's just like, I'm not that excited. Again, I do want to play it. I do want it to prove me wrong. But nowadays, like, there aren't really many new games that really, like, I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait for this to drop, you know. Perhaps it's just, yeah, again, I'm just more like, I'm more blasé, because I'm not a kid anymore, you know. Hammer Z. No, and if I did, I wouldn't trade you, mister. Maybe Silverfist is good, I don't know, but... But yeah, not to say that like gaming is doomed, you know. It's just perhaps it's more indie games now, like the games that aren't developed by like the big companies. Because I've lost my confidence in big companies. It's just I'm just not interested in what they do anymore, because I know that like their agenda is primarily to make money and to follow like formulaic ways of making games. So that's why, you know, I'm more excited for like people who... Where am I going? Someone said that they left a square with a meeting, right? Perhaps it's further down this way. In any case, this is a good point to leave this, so thank you very much, guys. As usual, like I went on one of my rants, but yeah, but it's just how I feel, I suppose, about the whole gaming thing. But oh well, we still have these gems that we can always play, you know, and remind us that like at one point gaming was really cool. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this, guys. In the next episode, we'll keep on our, you know, search for this guy who has all of our chips. So until then, I hope you guys will have great days, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out, guys.